Why are full historic rugby games hard to find? Imagine trying to watch a full game of rugby from over 100 years ago and coming up empty-handed. That's because finding complete recordings of those early matches is really tough. Back in the early days of rugby, technology was just not advanced enough to record entire games. Cameras and video recorders were either too expensive or simply didn't exist yet. Most matches were played in remote areas or fields where filming equipment was not available or practical to use. Even when some recordings were made, they often didn't survive. Early film and video tapes were fragile and easy to damage or lose. Many of these recordings were discarded because people didn't see them as important at the time. They were considered just a part of local or club history, not something worth saving for future generations. Plus, archiving practices were not systematic. Without proper storage, many early recordings faded or were destroyed over the years. Rugby was mostly an amateur sport until the 1990s, meaning less media attention and fewer resources for documenting matches. Broadcasters focused on more popular sports or major tournaments, leaving many early games unrecorded. The rules and formats of rugby also changed over time, which makes it harder to compare or find matches from different eras. Different versions of the game, like rugby union and rugby league, developed separately, adding to the confusion. Regional differences also play a role. Some countries with rich rugby traditions, like England, New Zealand, and South Africa, have better archives. But even in those places, early matches are often only remembered through written reports, photographs, or partial footage. This patchy record makes it difficult for fans and historians to see the full story of historic matches. Because of these factors, enthusiasts often relying on old newspaper reports, photographs, and oral histories to piece together what happened. Modern technology has helped preserve what remains, but much of the early rugby history is still incomplete. That's why full games from the past are so rare and hard to find. It's a reminder of how far the sport has come and how important it is to protect and digitize what little footage and records we do have. Museums, archives, and rugby organizations work hard to keep this history alive. But the early matches remain mostly stories told through words and images rather than full videos.